I don't know if this dream I just had kind of explained the love of God for us and how Jesus saved us, but I'm just gonna go ahead and narrate it to you before I forget it. So we were walking in this forest, me and many other guys, amongst which there was my little brother, and this forest was known, at least to us older guys, to be a forest filled with many thugs. It's a very dangerous forest. So the only hope to survive that forest is to keep quiet till you cross over to the other forest. The forest is already scary on its own, and then these little brothers, because my brother was walking with his friends, just kept on making noise, like intentionally. So we stopped and went to them and yelled at them, but they were stubborn. You see, little boys being stubborn, just won't tell us what to do. We'll do what we like. So they kept on with the making the noise till we just walked, just hoping that nothing happens. Yet eventually, of course, we're just gonna come out to a group of a countless number of thieves, very dangerous, who are just already waiting for us, for the long head where we were coming as these young people were making noise. And instantly there was some running. You see, like you're not even running to survive, you're just running for the sake of running, because these people are many, these people are strong. And at that point, my heart is not thinking about me. I don't care about dying. In fact, I'll just give myself freely and happily to them, to kill myself, because I know I can see I cannot outrun them, and I'm just kind of like old enough to just die. Not even old enough to just die. I just kind of like don't even have a life according to me anymore. I'm just glad to die. No problem. I just, my heart is about my brother, my young brother. That is the one thing with the very little strength, the very impossibility in front of me, which is to outrun these many people, is to save this little brother. He cannot run them. I hardly can run with him, but all of a sudden I grabbed him. You see, a certain kind of unbelievable faith just dropped into my mind as I grabbed them and just ran. I didn't run with my feet, I ran with my heart. Instantly I started making some speed. I started penetrating them. It's like all of them then started chasing me, and I started running in an unbelievable speed. You see, I knew that something bigger than life was at stake there, as I was holding my brother. That person I was holding, I don't even care what he did. I don't even care that he's the one who brought us to this mess. He's looking at me guilty. I don't even care about his very own forgiveness, apologies. I just don't care. Whether he apologizes, I just want him saved from these people. That is the only thing in my mind. I want it more than everything. That is love speaking. It hurts me to see him hurt. You'll gladly, you see, a million times take my life as long as you let him go. So I started running. Every time I ran, I threw myself into them. You see, and there kept to be these beatings as I was running. You see, these bruises that I was taking, because maybe I just come across another thief from absolutely nowhere, gives me this punch. But whilst I'm taking all of those punches and hits, I am in no way falling down. I am in no way feeling any pain. I am in no way attending to that broken bones or whatsoever. I am just making sure that nothing stops me, nothing makes me fall. Even if I am falling upwards, which is something I can't believe, because there isn't any kind of thinking that I can ever fall here. I cannot afford. Whether I have to run with one arm, no, I just cannot. If one arm breaks, it's okay. My little brother on the right hand, I'm carrying him. He has to live. As to how, I just don't know. At that moment, I'm praying in heart, but physically, I don't have time to wait and pray. I'm running. So I just kept dribbling them. You see, the mind at that time is not even featuring in. No logic is in there. No logic is waking me up to say, Robin, it's impossible. No, it's the heart that is running the game. If I had listened just once to the mind, I would have gladly kissed my brother goodbye and given ourselves to them. But no, the heart can't take no. So there we are, we're running and endlessly. Just kept running around them. You see, they were just teasing. Some of them weren't even interested to run, just chilling there. You can see that they're just telling me right into, they're piercing into my heart, the knowing that you're not going anywhere, boy. Just do what you're doing and finish. We'll be here waiting for you. And since now we know what matters most to your heart, in fact, we will start by killing it. Now that is eating me more than anything. The fact that they're not just gonna kill me, which is a bonus on its own, but they're just gonna kill the one thing I don't want them to kill. Oh no, God. I'd rather run till I die running. That was just my hope. And I can't even die. I can't even believe dying, because dying means I leave him behind. No, I can't welcome death. I can't face death. You see, I'll die broken. You see, I feel like even death, I'll be dangerous than death itself, because I'll tell it to the face that I'm gonna hit you as well, because I can't leave my brother. So I ran to a position of impossibility, whereby I climbed to some cliff, you see, some edge similar to something like this, whereby I'm standing here. It's a fall down, but I ran up to there because it was a place whereby I was sure they couldn't climb to. And I stood there, and even the way that I stood there was not that we were chilled comfortably with my brother. It was in a way whereby I was standing on the region. What should I call this thing? But I was standing on this, something like this, and then I only had an option to hold my brother hanging like that for all the time that I am thinking I'm gonna hold on to, as these people down there are just waiting for me to get down. And as I'm holding this person like this, of course my hand is stretching. He's heavy. I'm gonna finally let him go, but that was never recorded in any part of my feelings. I just remained there, I never even know what was happening to my hand, but I just remained there holding my brother. I just believed in something very insane, very impossible, that there is just something from absolutely nowhere that is gonna come and save me. And all of a sudden, as I stayed there for a long time, my heart each and every second breaking, cracking, bleeding, but never losing hope, never letting go, holding on to my brother tight, looking at him with one of the most unconditional love ever, loving him even more now that I'm holding him, which somehow brings me to the fact that God loved us even more than angels who never sinned. And the more he went to die for us, to save us, was the more he loved us more, when logically he was supposed to hate us, because the more he died for us, he carried our sins. That is the more he discovered how filthy we were. But no, the opposite was happening. He just loved us more. This was the same thing that was happening to me. I just didn't remember all of the things he did, which brings me to the characteristics of God of forgetting completely about sins he has forgiven. He just cannot remember them at all, which is the insane fact, reality about love. You cannot remember someone's wrongs if you've really forgiven, if you really love that person. So there I was, holding on to my brother, wishing nothing else for this brother but the best, which actually brings me again to the reality of God saying in the Bible, God wishes but that no man perish, but that every man be saved. You can even see in the fact that he says it was his works for us to be saved, not ours. It is grace, of which in this very case that I'm explaining to you, it's in no way my brother's work to save himself at this point. It is entirely me who is working everything in his powers to save him. So I held on till finally my mother came. She was driving this big truck that had long tires, like even the enemies too couldn't climb this big truck she was driving. And behind the back truck, you see, when ultimate pain turns into unbelievable, sensational joy, which is something that kind of made me remember heaven, a place I've never even been to, but I just kind of feel like I know how this life, how these struggles, how this pain that we're facing in this world is going to turn out to. There is a certain miracle and a magic that is about to happen, folks. This ultimate pain, everything you're going through is about to turn into an unbelievable amount of joy. You see, my mother, imagine my mother. Do you know how funny that woman is? Do you know how I love her herself? Is to be the one to come and bring a solution to this. Is it to be the one to reunite this family? Something that happened was I saw her driving that car, that big truck, and with my sister, my little sister as well, but a bit older than the brother I was holding. This little brother of mine, I love him so much. And the truck happened to stand below us some distance above from where I was, but directly to throw my brother into that truck. And seemingly somehow they had even placed some cushions, some sponges for me to throw this brother. And I could never be as grateful in my heart, which is what Jesus said on the cross to his Father, saying, Father, do not punish them, for they don't know what they are doing. In my heart, I could never remember my pain. I could never remember the fact that it is only my brother that is getting saved at the moment, because somehow it was impossible for the both of us to get into the truck. It was only possible to throw my brother. I don't know how, but I was still gonna be left there. But that wasn't a problem. It was like I had already passed on to heaven. That is when the Bible says, those who lose their life for my sake will find it. That is where where Paul says to live is Christ and to die is gain. I felt that meaning. I felt it exactly the way it was. So I stood there feeling like I've already passed on to paradise, yet no, I still have some doubts to go through. See, they had already done me mercy. They had already done me dirty. I know what they're capable of as far as torturing me is concerned. But no, that is not in my mind. My mind now is accurately throwing my brother, which is what I did, into the truck. The truck ran off. The thugs tried their best, which is the devils who are gonna try their best. but God is so powerful in that truck. He's going to outrun them. He's going to crush them with those big tires. And there he goes, successfully, safely. He escaped all of the pain, all of the struggles, all of the demons. And there I was left then on that top. And this is where the movie becomes even more unbelievable. Because I blinked twice and then I found myself in that truck. As to how I escaped these brothers, I absolutely don't know. But there I was together with my mom, and she was telling me, which is God glorifying Jesus. She was telling me that Tabis, I'm never gonna be this great. She was like, so my mom was like, Tabis, so I'm never gonna be grateful enough for this. I'm never gonna, I don't know.